How do you do? Just a word of friendly warning. I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, well, we've warned you.
Oh, listeners, welcome one and all to this show that we do, Night of the Living Podcast.
Yep.
It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday in September. And it's Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yeah.
We have our very special guest, as we do every year, Mr. Louis Fowler. He's joining us via robot.
Hello.
Hello.
That's him.
I'm a robot. I do robotical things.
Listeners, we're living in a future time right now because we can look at his face and it's on a pole.
Mm-hmm.
I boot batteries.
That must be a hell on your pipes.
He just drank a bunch of oil.
What size batteries?
Double D's.
Oh, the expensive ones.
Is it double D's all the time or it depends on what you eat?
Sometimes a 9-volt.
Your parents won't buy you toys if they take those.
Nothing's worse than a 9-volt coming out sideways.
I'm a robot. I don't play with toys. I play with nuts and bolts.
I'm a robot.
So I've introduced Robot Louis. I'll go around the room quickly because Amy likes that.
Yeah.
Amy's here.
Hi.
She watched a movie with us this morning.
I sure enough did.
Andy's here.
Hi.
You watched a movie with us this morning. Freddy's here.
We'll call it a we'll call it a movie.
We'll call it a movie.
Good afternoon.
And Freddy's here. He watched a movie or so-called with us this morning.
Yeah.
And I'm here, Kelley. I also watched that movie. And Amy and Andy joined me last night. For some spirited conversation.
For some friendship time.
Some fellowship. That's what's everybody else's. Louis, how are you doing?
Good.
Louis is doing good.
We need to reprogram Louis.
Somebody plug
better answers.
I
That one snuck up on you.
He needs an upgrade.
That
do think about me.
It's a sneaky one.
So it's getting on towards the fall time.
Yeah, it's really hot outside though.
Mm-hmm.
Is this good? Is this the conversation you came here for? It's hot out.
I think I might be running a little fever.
Night of the Living Weatherman cast.
I just said it was getting on towards fall. You're the one that said it was hot out.
Say it, don't spray it, cast.
Mm-hmm. Did I spit on you?
No, we wanted the news, not the weather.
Oh,
Speaking of weather, hope everybody on the coast is fine.
Yeah.
Y'all be careful.
That's scary stuff.
That's what you get for living on the coast.
Victim blaming much?
Well,
You guys should know better, you fat bitches.
the thing is, we're actually starting.
Not that weather blame, I'm fat shaming too.
Yeah. We're starting to get some remnants of Florence to go back to the weather. It's going to start raining here later. And that's Florence for you. That's Florence, y'all.
Florence, y'all.
That's local humor right there.
If you don't get that, you've never driven down 75 through Florence, Kentucky. Okay. But anyway.
Real quick, I wanted to thank. I released a new mini. It's not new, but I released a mini collection of short fiction this weekend, and a lot of listeners shared and liked and downloaded. So thank you for doing that.
Tell them the name.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Empty and Waiting. It's a collection of a few short horror stories.
Empty and Waiting.
Yeah.
Sounds like a porno title, too, doesn't
It is.
I
It's all about vaginas.
did a collection of short fiction too.
Yeah.
Called the midgets of Hell Island.
Yeah.
Did you
Good
say
short fiction.
the midgets of Hell Island?
Is that what he said?
It's
We're
the
not supposed to say that.
It's the shortest fiction.
It's short fiction.
Oh, I get it now.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's a thinker. Or maybe I'm just dumb.
Well, you can really get Kelly's book. It's R.K. Kombrinck's Empty and Waiting.
Oh, sure. You can look me up on Amazon.
Yeah.
I do. I want to read. I want to read the Midgets of Hell. What was it? Hell Week? Hell Island.
Yeah, this is a short story. So if you're writing about tall people, would it be tall fiction?
Tall Tales.
Tall tales.
Tall Tales and short fiction. That's going to be my biography.
I love that. That's actually a really good title.
Yeah.
That is good.
Well, we made something today.
You know what else is a great title? Vanity Fair.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Harper's Bazaar.
That's good too. Wash your ass.
I wanted to let everybody know, all of you know this in the room except for Louis, that I have finally seen the entirety of Predator, the 1980 something classic.
87.
Really?
Get on.
I know I'd seen parts of it, and certainly I'd seen them with my babysitter when I should not have been seeing them when I was a young child. But I watched it, and I enjoyed the shit out of it.
It's a great movie.
To be fair, I watched it too. My babysitter, but he was molesting me at the time.
Oh.
He's a child predator. Or a sexual predator.
It's when those kids remade Predator.
They called it To Catch a Predator.
It was shot for shot remake of Predator with kids. It was just called Child Predator.
A movie will always land on my good list if it has a montage, but specifically a trap-making montage.
Yep. Like Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'm into that.
Amy likes getting to the chopper.
I like getting to the chopper.
Did you guys see The Predator yet?
No.
Not yet. You?
It's like yesterday.
Yeah?
It's a lot of fun. It's so much fun. It's got a lot of cursing in it.
I appreciate that.
It's really good. I mean, and plus it remembers the first one, remembers the second one, and the ending is killer. The ending is so awesome.
I'm pretty excited for it.
Yeah, I can't wait to go see it. Yeah.
Do I need
But
to...
it's got more F-bombs than a Rob Zombie picture.
It's not like improvised dialogue F-bombs, is it?
It probably was.
They're not
Yeah.
strategically placed.
It's like the F-bombs are like in the middle of sentences where you really shouldn't have one, but it's there.
Yeah. I
So
think I fucking know what you fucking mean.
I haven't fucking seen the second one. Should I fucking see it before I go see this one?
Yes, you
Okay.
see part 2, yeah.
So it'll really deepen the experience for me.
The part Predator 2 has my most favorite movie tagline of all time. It's like Predator standing on the edge of a building and says, "He's in town with a few days to kill."
Oh!
I love Predator too.
So he's an
Yeah.
alien, right?
He's an extraterrestrial, Amy.
Yeah. Well,
Come on.
it's funny in the new Predator, they explain a lot about it. That's pretty crazy about what the Predators are doing now.
Oh.
You know, because the first one was like in '87. The second one was made in like '92, but it took place in the future of '97.
Yeah.
And and this film recounts both those things.
Can I ask
So,
you, like, do the Predators that are now Predators laugh at the fashion that the Predators wore in the 87 Predator?
Like the fishnets?
Yeah, like, has it changed?
well, you know, they're laughing at what their hairstyles look like back then.
Yeah, they're like, I can't believe I had dreadlocks.
Oh, that's fun. That's a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nostalgia is great, guys.
It is.
I don't think fishnets ever go out of style, do they?
I love fishnets.
Yeah.
Do you remember peanut butter boppers, Lewis?
What?
Peanut butter boppers. Am I the only person?
I want to say yes, but at the same time, I want to say no.
You want to say no? Well, you can't find them anymore, sadly, but they were one of the best things that ever crossed my lips.
So what makes you bring that up?
Is that what you were eating when you were watching Predator 2?
No, probably. It may have been, but they were good. They were like peanut butter log in the middle.
Oh,
and
I
they had, like,
remember.
a crunchy thing on that. You remember them? Yeah,
I remember peanut butter
they're
boppers.
Fucking awesome.
Was
I used to
that
get
in
them at
Lost-
the.
Yeah, that's what the grandpa loved
was
in
in
Lost
Lost
Boys,
Boys, right?
Yeah.
I used to get them at the Mount Healthy pool
Amy just took something away from me.
at the
It was a peanut butter bopper.
at the snack bar.
That must have been a name brand. This must have been a name brand.
It was. What did you have?
Oh, wait, I would take government peanut butter on a stale cracker.
You call it PB Bippers?
My favorite was peanut butter loppers.
Peanut butter Whoppers?
Whoppers.
Oh.
Peanut butter Cindy Loppers?
Yeah.
You got me excited for a minute that I didn't realize you were making a joke.
Yeah.
He
I
ate
thought-
those time after time.
Yeah.
You taking that away from me too, huh? Amy's taking other
Freddie
things
keeps
away from me.
fidgeting, and it's driving me bonkers.
You might have to take this away from me too.
I remember Bonkers.
Bonkers gum. Yeah, I remember.
I
It was,
remember that.
Yeah, bonkers gum.
it was full of juice.
Was bonker? I thought it was Gushers.
That's
Later.
different.
Oh.
Yeah. Bonkers, the old lady was in a rocking chair.
Yeah.
She exploded or something.
Oh, like
No, a
it-
big piece of fruit fell on her.
yeah,
Yeah.
it wreaked havoc on the house. It came through the
All the
ceiling.
giant fruit fell. Yeah.
Yeah,
Smashed things.
that's what happened.
It's just like the Chupacabra movie.
Yep.
Anyway,
Scintillating, right, guys?
we are on point today with the banter. I did recently finish a novel that's coming out next week. I'll probably do an official review, but I want to give everybody a little quick spoiler alert that you really need to go out and read We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix. Grady Hendrix, who gave us Paperbacks from Hell recently, and My Best Friend's Exorcism, which I read a couple years back, was really good.
He actually literally gave it to us recently, didn't he?
He literally gave it to us.
Yeah, like
His PR people.
His-
Yeah,
Yeah.
my best friend's exorcism.
But she used to be my exorcism.
Exactly. We Sold Our Souls is fantastic, and it's coming out next week, and I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And he's going to be in town in October, and I hope to go see him.
What's it about?
By the Banks. It's about a metal band, and they break up, and there's some,
it's about the soul realty business.
yeah.
It sounds so interesting. Tell me more.
I will tell you more. There will be a book coroner coming out soon.
Ooh.
Patrons. Speaking of patrons,
There'll be 2 book coroners coming, but go ahead, Amy.
Oh yeah, we got to do the Outsider.
Yeah, we
too.
got to talk about The Outsider because, Kelly, have you finished it yet?
I'm close.
All right.
I'm close
He's
to
so
finishing.
close. You said you promised you'd tell me.
He's going to shoot.
I'm very close to finishing.
So we can all talk about The Outsider, and We Sold Our Souls, and that will be coming soon. Patreon.com/NOTLP if you want to support the show. Is there anything new on there other than Origins?
We're a little behind on Night of the Comic, but we're getting the gang back together Wednesday night.
Yes.
So there should be a new one of those Thursday morning for
And
you.
as soon as I finish Seinfeld, we're going to do a Late to the Party. And I'm so close on that.
Yeah, that could be any day now because
Yeah, I'm
We're
burning
very
through
close.
it.
they are going through them at a
Alarming pace.
Yeah.
I woke up
Yeah.
this morning, turned on Seinfeld, yada, 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 and then I watched some more Seinfeld. Get it? Get it what I did?
now she's
Did you
just
guys get it?
she's just talking in Seinfeld speak the whole time now.
Uh-huh. Yep.
She did the Elaine dance yesterday.
I was doing it, and Kelly didn't recognize the Elaine dance.
I didn't.
Speaking of
I do know the Neutron dance.
Speaking of Patreon, the shirts should be coming along soon. Our goal is to have them out by Halloween.
The design is done.
The design for the pin and the shirt are done, and then once we have a what do they call that, a proof or a prototype, I will post that to the Patreon page so you can see it.
They're in the hands.
So those will be coming out to you soon. Hopefully.
Our work is done.
Yeah.
We've done it.
Yeah.
It's just
Dishes
production.
are done, man.
And I want to
The
give
dishes are done, man.
big thanks to Jessica Hanneman for helping me out with getting the production end
Yes.
going.
Thank you for grabbing the reins.
Yeah, so sign up for a Patreon and get a T-shirt soon.
Yeah. Anyone at the 10 plus level gets the t-shirt and the pen. Anybody 5 plus gets the pen. They're both awesome.
Mhm.
Are you sure to go up to like 7XL?
I can get one special made for somebody of that size.
We'll send you 2 3XLs.
We can just sew together a few
Yeah, we
things.
stitch 2 together.
It's like a Frankenstein T-shirt.
2 3XLs and 1
Yeah.
L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can make it
The
yourself.
one XL.
We're going to do
What
moo-moos
XL?
next year.
That'd be great.
Like just tents.
Or rompums. We'll get some rompers made.
NOTLP canvas is awesome.
NOTLP moo-moos?
Yeah.
Moo-moo?
I was just joking. I don't need a 7XL. That was a joke.
That would
Right.
you'd be swimming
Right.
in that.
I need a 6XL.
Aw. Too
I'm
many
joking.
peanut butter boppers, huh?
Well, at one point, do they stop making like 7XL or just call it?
They call it a day.
Yeah.
I at the flea market once I saw a 10XL.
Whoa.
Was it legit a 10XL though? Or was it just
No,
labeled?
it was too legit to quit, man. It was huge.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it draped over a tractor?
It was actually hung on like a wall, like with clothespins, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit gigantic. It's like a moo for a very large man.
Do you
But
ever,
it gets a moo.
do you ever watch My 600-Pound Life?
When 600 pounds live?
My 600-Pound Life.
Oh, yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, good show, good program.
I watched it and say, therefore the grace of God goes I.
Yeah, when you want to feel thin,
Yeah.
you turn on My 600-Pound Life.
You're rotten.
Mhm.
I'm like, ooh, I'm only $5.99. Not on there yet.
You're not good enough for a reality show.
Yeah, just like, just to lay in bed all day and eat buckets and buckets of fried chicken. It seems like the dream until you face, the other end, the flip side of it.
I'll try it out. See if I hate it.
Yeah, try it.
I like to see a show called My 200-Pound Life.
I would love to be at My 200-Pound Life again.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, the way you eat, you should be starring on this show. But for some reason,
It's the running.
a quirk of genetics.
I don't think you think I eat a lot worse than I actually do.
I've been around you quite a bit.
It's only when it's only when we go out that's when I gorge.
Every other day, Andy
Yeah.
only eats 3 spears of asparagus.
Yeah.
When was the last time you ate an entire cake to yourself?
Damn it.
He takes his protein pulls. He puts his helmet on.
It was just last week. But it was like one of the smaller cakes. There wasn't like a double layer one.
It was a single layer
Yes.
cake.
It was just a small cake.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Live your life. I'm
It
just
was
saying.
just a single layer sheet cake.
It was a single sheet cake.
Huh? Size of an actual bed sheet.
Like a twin bed.
Yeah.
It was the shit cake.
All right, kids. Are you ready to move this along?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God, Andy.
I'm sorry. I got a little bit of a cold. I hope,
Me too. We're sharing it.
I hope I don't pass it to the listeners. So listeners, be careful.
We're like the couple in that Paul Simon song where all winter long we shared a cold.
You can call me Al.
That's the one.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Hello, boys and girls. It's time for Straight-to-Video Russian Roulette.
Andy.
Kelley reads children's books on the shitter.
I love it.
We just
I
learned
also
that.
read the Henry Reed babysitting service before I moved last
Your
year.
bowels.
Yeah.
I was thinking, wouldn't it be even better if you read children's books on a children's toilet?
Mhm.
Like one of
On
those
a
little potty chairs?
Yeah, a little potty chair.
Do you think that would like
In
unlock
the
some part of your brain? Huh?
In the living room while you're watching TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
out in the living room with a bowl of cereal while I pooped.
Yeah, you could put it right in front of your coffee table, squat down.
Mm-hmm. It probably would unlock all my memories.
Yeah, that's probably the secret. Or you could be in one of those swinging seats.
All of my stem cells would like regenerate everything in my body and brain.
Do they make those for grown-ups? Those
sure.
that are like shorts that you sit in and you swing? You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. A sit and swing.
The
You mean
swimming
like
pool suit.
Yeah, what is it called?
The swimming pool suit.
A
A
sit and
swimming
swing.
pool suit?
Did you say it was a swimming pool that you sit in?
It's like it's like a swing
no, at the playground.
that
like,
you put kids in.
yeah, like little kids.
No,
Well, they
I'm
have
talking
ones at
about
home.
At
Yeah.
home.
Oh, at home?
Just a sit and
splash
swing.
Pad.
Yeah.
Splash pad?
And it's like motorized.
It's
has nothing to do
motorized
with
though.
a
It
pool.
swings you back and
Oh,
forth.
okay. I thought you meant
I
those like.
thought you talked about that vinyl suit people wear that's filled with water. You get in it.
No, I haven't heard of this.
Oh, it's like a vinyl suit that you get in.
Yeah.
You pump full of water.
It sounds
You
like a
walk right
BDSM
up-
thing.
Yeah.
And then you
Like
do
they
what?
think- I'm not sure if it's real or a dream I had, but
Oh, okay. Like toast fucking.
it was called swimming suit.
Can I just get like a garbage bag and fill it with water and tie it around my neck?
Andy, what'd you watch?
That's like a swimsuit, right?
It's called a drowning bag.
Andy, what did you watch?
Oh, I watched the Lodgers.
Yeah.
Veronica Lodgers.
Oh,
That's a Riverdale joke.
very good. Or an
Sorry.
Archie joke.
It's probably the best part of the movie because
Yeah.
it's not a good movie.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry, Andy.
Mm. It's about these twins. And twins.
Twins.
It's like early 1900s, 1917, in Ireland, and they live in this old decrepit mansion, and they can't leave, and they have all these rules because the house is haunted.
Oh,
And the ghosts.
Haunted with ghosts?
What?
Haunted with ghosts?
Yes.
Pirate ghost.
It's haunted with bed bugs.
Well, that makes sense.
I used to love that sitcom, that 17 show, all about the year 1917.
Yep.
And you're like, and they're like, we're all out of potatoes.
There's only 52 episodes.
Yeah. Until they left for America.
Yeah. So, the ghosts have all these rules for them. They have to be in their rooms by midnight. They can't leave.
And you can't get them wet.
Something I forgot.
So they're not allowed to move.
Huh?
They're not allowed to move.
Yeah, they're not allowed to move. And
If Gus gives me a rule, I don't care. I'm moving.
Yeah. What are you going to do, Ghost? Yeah, what are they going to do?
Yeah, you're ghosts. You're afraid you pass through things.
It's true. You could go right through a
Yeah,
wall.
and I think the
Oh,
third
you knocked
rule.
your face over. I'm so scared, ghost.
Huh?
What?
Sorry, my ears are plugged up with phlegm. I can't hear very well.
So, you said there was a third rule?
Strangers can't come in or something like that. But a stranger did come in at one point.
Don't feed him after midnight.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely do not feed a ghost after midnight.
And
because they will
wanna
never go back to sleep.
They want to stay up talking.
Mhm.
They're like, is there any of that cheesecake left?
Yak, yak, yak.
Golden ghosts.
Yeah. And
Thank you for being a ghost.
Traveled from the ethereal plane. You're covered in a sheet. You say boo, and I say hello.
I'm going to be a ghost before we finally get to bed.
If you threw a seance, invoked everyone you knew, you would see the biggest spook would be from me. And the chains attached would rattle. Thank you for being a ghost.
So they're giving us a spook. They're giving me a spook.
They're giving you a spook.
The biggest one too.
Biggest one.
It's the biggest spook you've had.
Thank you.
All the hairs on the back of your neck will stand up.
I got to take a big spook.
Boo. There you go.
This is starting to sound bad for some reason.
All right, Andy.
So it's just these twins, and they can't leave, but she does. She can go out in town for some reason, and
They should have hired you to pitch this to the studio.
Is
it spooky
it's
or
just,
is it horror?
it's got a
twins
good
and those
location. The old mansion's like real creepy. It's like a very gothic and shit.
Yeah.
But
Is it by itself or is it around other houses?
what?
Is it by itself or is it around other
No,
houses?
it's by itself. They've got, it's like this plot of land, and like it's been passed down through the generations, and that's
Okay.
and like I guess their ancestors did something real bad, and that's why they're cursed, and that's why the ghosts are keeping them there.
Okay.
But the final reveal of like why what's is happening doesn't really make sense, and I don't understand. It just didn't make sense.
Okay.
It didn't make any sense.
And the pay, like, I kept watching because I was intrigued of why these ghosts were keeping them there and why the ghosts were there in the first place. And I just wanted to find out what happened. But
Can I guess?
What was this movie called? Boo, I'm a Ghost?
The Lodgers.
Oh, gotcha.
Were they in fact the ghosts?
no, I'm going to spoil it because it's real dumb.
Yeah.
I guess that way back then, there were another pair of twins. They had sex
Oh.
and had a baby and moved away.
His
and,
head popped off?
Yep. And they moved away and they settled in this house, and that is the curse of the family, that they had incest and had babies, and they can't leave. So everybody, they all have twins and they all have sex with each other. And
So
keep
they were
having
cursed
babies.
because one set of twins had sex with each
Yeah.
other?
But then more twins had sex with each other?
That's not
Well, like,
fair.
That is not fair.
Because the twins had sex, they had a pair of twins, and the twins
Which
that they
had sex-
had, they keep
Which
having
was it sexually?
sex. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Was it out of love or out of rape?
I guess it was out of love. I mean, it doesn't.
There's no reason for them to come back and haunt you like that.
Out of whimsy.
It just seems unfair to the later generations.
Yeah.
Shouldn't curse you forever.
You can't help it what your parents did to one another.
Yeah.
And since there's only so few.
If they have regressive genes or something, sure, I could buy that. Not ghosts.
Right.
And for a ghost, haunting movie, there's not much haunting going on here.
Whole lot of haunting.
It's just a lot of just shots of rooms and people in rooms and walking and this weird romance going on. And stuff.
This movie should have gone on Pornhub and realized that nobody is freaked out by twincest anymore.
Oh dear.
Nobody?
No.
Did you take a survey or something?
I just looked at the front page of Pornhub.
The opinions of Kelley
doesn't mean people weren't freaked out.
Okay,
do not reflect the opinions of Dial-Up Podcast.
I'm going to take an informal poll right now. If you are...
everybody's going to say they are. Well, let's just face everybody's making at me right now. Calm down!
Hold the phone. We're just going to say we are, but we actually aren't.
Not you guys. But I'm saying you take an informal poll amongst a bunch of people. People are going to say what they think you want them to say.
People aren't shocked by the idea of incest until it's in front of their face. Then they're shocked. You say twin incest, they go, oh, okay. Then you have two twins in front of them doing it, they go, oh, that's gross.
You say twincest, people say, huh? What?
Yeah, I'm like I'm freaked out no matter what.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying nobody is. I'm just saying it's...
But you said most.
I'm saying you go to any porn tube site and it's like the top 50 videos on every single homepage.
Okay.
Well, you think that's mostly because people are just like, I know it's not real.
Yeah.
And
I hope so.
They move past it. But if you knew...
All right, so let's stop talking about incest.
Okay.
Andy did not recommend this movie.
And the lead actor, the twin guy, he is the most British person I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's a really nice looking movie.
Yeah. It is a beautiful movie, but it's just...
Has a good cast.
The story is real dumb. Real dumb.
Yeah.
No atmosphere? I mean, it looks atmospheric to me.
Atmosphere. It is beautiful. The atmosphere is it created this sense of dread and stuff. But it was not worth the reveal.
I gotcha. How'd you feel about the others?
I really like the others because stuff happened in that.
Yeah, because it looked similar to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh.
Interesting.
And I don't know why it's called the Lodgers. Lodgers,
are the ghosts the lodgers?
Lodgers are rent, right? Aren't they just
they
travelers?
lodge there? They live there.
I think all it means you live there.
Oh, okay. I thought lodgers meant hotels or something.
What did you say, Lewis?
I mean, it can.
Yeah, lodgers run a room.
Yeah.
Is that the definition of a lodger?
Yeah, lodging at your house.
Huh.
It doesn't have to be at a hotel.
So when I have something lodged in my ass, what does that mean?
Is renting.
It's just renting.
It's in a sweet ass space.
There's a lot of it.
So I was just confused why they're called the
Ooh,
Lodgers.
Amy.
I know. Sick burn.
You guys
burn.
Ooh, Trouble in Paradise.
I know. Okay, well, I have a movie gun with a movie bullet in it. Are y'all ready for this?
Oh, yes.
All right, Kelley, you're up first. Are you ready? Are you really ready?
I'm so ready. Let me just put down my incest porn.
Okay, that's good. You're
Oh,
dead.
shit!
That was fast.
That never happens.
You just got judged.
You're going to watch Bobby Sue and Mary Jo McAllister fuck each other's mouths.
Oh, boy.
Seen it.
Yeah.
I can review it right now.
McAllister's a common name. They don't have to be brothers.
They're not really related.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. You're going to watch a little film on Netflix called Delirium.
Ooh.
A man with a history of mental issues moves into his late parents' mansion and comes to suspect his new home may be haunted.
By his dead twin.
Starring...
That he used to
Why
buy.
does everybody always get a nice big mansion? Why get some guy moved to a shitty little rubber apartment that's haunted?
That's
Right?
what, no one inherits, you're not allowed to inherit shitty places.
Yeah.
They don't let you put it in your will.
And they act like they're shitty when they're really gorgeous mansions. They're like, well, it's dusty.
It stars Topher Grace.
I like him. Okay.
Patricia Clarkson.
Yeah. You know what else Topher Grace was great in? That 17 show.
He was.
How about that
Kurtwood
World
Smith
War?
was like, "You're but a dumbass.
Okay, cool.
You're not taking Yon carriage. I got nothing. I'm sorry. I don't even know what that was.
The Vista Clopper, because it has horses.
I liked Freddy's idea of 1917 music.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, I don't really know what you're going for there.
It's the music.
Yeah, it's music in 1917, Amy.
Bam,
You
bam,
know.
bam, 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 bam. You know.
You know, banjos, tin whistles.
That's 70s.
Well, I
Juice
know
harp?
of those, but what he's doing right now.
Bam, 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 bam.
It was the biggest hit of 1917, Amy.
This is upsetting. Okay, we're going to be right back.
This week's main attraction is the 88-minute long Chupacabra versus the Alamo from 2013, made for the Sci-Fi Channel.
It's important that you know that.
Directed by Terry Ingram, starring Eric Estrada, Julia Benson, Jorge Vargas, and Vanessa Tomasino. And let me tell you something. I had a great time with this movie.
Thank you. So did I.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I love cheesy ass sci-fi movies.
Definitely,
You know-
if you watch it and make fun of it, it is fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thing about this movie, it's like it was the animal, the chupacabras were, even though they were more cryptozoologic chupacabras, they were badly rendered CGI,
Bad.
and the plot of the Alamo was obviously shot on a soundstage.
Yeah.
And the green screen stuff was pretty bad. But it really is an enjoyable, tight little action film. It gets right, you have some cartel killings at the beginning. About within 5 minutes, you have the chupacabras attacking, and from then the two chupacabras attack everything.
They attack
Yeah.
everything.
It's a party at the school. You get
They bite
Yeah.
that kid's dick off.
yeah, that's true.
And he didn't see it coming at all.
No, and his girlfriend wasn't even that freaked out by it. She's kind of made a face.
Well, the chupacabras move pretty fast, for you to see.
Mm-hmm.
And in the ending of the Alamo, when they just said, "Well, we're gonna blow up the Alamo," it was and at the very ending when he did he's gonna be a couple of days later. He's at his wife's grave, but in the background, chupacabras, the Alamo's still burning.
It's still burning.
We had a good laugh at that point. Also, do you feel like this was all a metaphor about how he didn't want to start dating again?
Sure.
And all the Chupacabra represented all the women out there. And he felt like they were just going to tear him to pieces. Or his heart, I mean.
Yeah, because
Well-
Eric Estrada is a widower in this movie.
Which I liked. I liked the fact that he was a widow, because he really did a great acting job in this for the material. I mean,
I said the same thing.
yeah,
Thank you. I'm glad if someone agrees with me. They looked at me like I was crazy.
No, he just did an acting job. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It
you
was,
could tell that he was really bringing it to the material. I mean, he was probably the best actor in the whole film.
No,
And he could really bring.
we really loved one of his DEA
There's a side character
agents.
that was a really good actor.
They really liked the thin bearded DEA guy the best.
Yeah,
He
was
was
the
in
only
it for
one.
about 30 seconds.
30 seconds,
He
6
was-
lines.
He was real good. Eric Estrada did a lot of eyebrow work, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, well, Estrada, here's the thing.
He probably was the best actor in the movie for sure. But
This is literally like the most challenging thing I think for an actor to do is to be in one of these sci-fi movies and try to basically be earnest through
Yeah.
the entire thing. And short of the one-liner moments that he had, such as "Chup on this," or when they got personal with the chupacabras, short of those moments, I think like he handled it like earnestly, even when he was riding a motorcycle against a green screen backdrop.
I did appreciate how every so often they would throw in a common Spanish word
Yeah,
to make so we could all understand.
that's right.
well, they need to constantly remind us that it takes place in Texas.
Yes.
And it's a Mexican movie.
I in a lot of my reviews, whenever I review Mexican places, I always throw in Spanish words sometimes in my sentences. And really, I think that's more of a point of like personal pride, in order to kind of keep in contact with your roots while still writing for a larger white audience, you know?
I would love to believe that's what they were doing with this.
Do you feel that when...
I'm sorry, I really do think that that's what the writer was doing. I mean, it was very... I mean, it's filmed in San Antonio. It said Canada at the end, but I realized I looked it up, and it was filmed in San Antonio and Canada. The music was pretty that Robert Rodriguez style, kind of scratchy guitar stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I really think that they tried as best they could with this movie. And the thing that really did impress me, I know you're into cryptozoology, Kelley, that they really used the kind of the way chupacabras are supposed to be, you know, like a dog, a little kind of offshoot of dog, more than like a...
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're
goat killer thing.
But Kelley doesn't believe in the chupacabra.
It's one of the cryptids I don't believe in, but they did definitely do that, like, you know, where basically a lot of the bodies they find that they claim are chupacabras are like coyotes with mange. They definitely gave some service to that. I appreciated the sort of the design of the chupacabra. I mean, the effects were obviously limited, but I like that. I like the idea of their chupacabra. For sure.
So Andy brought up a good point when we were done watching it. Something I just didn't even think about and the movie didn't address. Like,
he said, "I hate Mexicans." I agree with him.
Right? So I was like, "That's a good point. Why didn't this movie address it?" No. Like, where the fuck were all these things hiding? There were thousands of them.
Well, they said they were hiding underground.
Yeah, and the drug.
They did say that
until they got rabies.
They built a tunnel. The drug cartels built the tunnel. And when they made it through, it woke them from their hiding slumber or whatever. They all came out, you know.
And they got rabies immediately.
See, Amy, they made a warm hole through the permafrost. And then that's how the chupacabras swam up through that.
Yeah. That's a Meg joke.
Yeah.
So, like, they lived underground the whole time?
What were they eating down there?
Is that why they're so skinny?
Other chupacabras?
Subterranean
they were very
critters.
skinny and funny.
They were very
Yeah,
skinny.
they were not healthy. They needed to see a vet. You know? Also, how about were those chupacabra puppies that like besieged Eric Estrada's house when his daughter was home with her friend?
Yes, I know that too. They're small and adorable, and
Yeah.
she puts one in the microwave.
Yeah. She puts one in the microwave.
Well, it's because it became gremlins.
Well, the thing when you microwave a chupacabra is it's never as crunchy as it was when you got it from the restaurant.
Doesn't heat up well.
It just gets soggy and limp. That's why I just chuck them in the trash.
Do you know the thing about sci-fi movies is that, you know, they're not
Good.
right. They're not super well written. They're not well acted or directed. I think it's because to truly make them profitable, you got to do it fast.
Well,
and
yeah.
so they don't really get the chance to like rehearse.
Well, this is right.
Or
I
do a
feel
couple
like.
of takes.
Don't you feel, Amy, that this is before Sci-Fi was in on the joke with Sharknado and all that?
I don't know, when did this come out?
Well, I mean, like spiritually. I'm not saying chronologically.
2013.
It's 2013.
Well, when did Sharknado come out?
Before that, the first one did. I'm pretty sure.
2010.
So
I think this film was from the heyday of when everybody was going to Sci-Fi Channel for the, you know, schlocky type animal movies.
yeah,
It was from that time, but I noticed this wasn't the Asylum either. It was a different company, and so I think that it's one of Sci-Fi Channel's kind of outside projects. I think too. I read that the budget was only $2 million.
yeah.
So besides the Eric Estrada's payday, because usually they have these movies have like one or two big actors. The rest are all local theater types. You know, I bet a lot of money went to not only the CGI, the best they could afford, but they had to pay a lot of money. I read to get the rights to use the Alamo.
oh,
Because
really?
it's a museum and it's owned. So in order to do that, they probably had to pay a little money too. That went into the budget. So
Well, yeah, I mean, $2 million. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead, you go.
I was going to say, yeah, you're right. $2 million doesn't actually go that far when you've got a whole crew to pay every day. Plus, so things like what you're talking, like licensing the Alamo,
the photos of the Alamo.
Yeah, it's, you know,
They dropped into their green screen.
It does cut huge into that because I mean, a lot of their stuff is already just for the basics.
Yeah. It's true.
I like how there's an underground tunnel that no one knew about except for the guy who installed the plumbing.
Right.
You mean it also had that like hatch like Tony worked out of in West Side Story where he was loading Pepsi in and out of it? It's like in the middle of a parking space.
So what happens is they eventually, I don't know why, because I was paying attention to this part, decide they have to go to the Alamo. That's a good place to make their last stand.
I think it wasn't planned so much as they just ended up at the Alamo, right? Didn't they come upon the Alamo like, oh look, it's the fucking Alamo?
Yeah, they turned a corner and there they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny. One of the best jokes, like when they're in the Alamo, the white woman's like, "How dare you come in here?" You know. And then the Chupacabra just comes out of nowhere and rips her up.
I love that moment.
That was a good one.
It was very Samuel L. Jackson, Deep Blue Sea.
So they end up there, and they've got their like tour guide guy that's like
Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett. He's wearing the Davy Crockett hat, and they're kind of like, we don't know what else to do. We thought we had a plan here. We don't have a plan. And he's like, well, there have been rumors of tunnels and maybe we can escape, but nobody's ever been able to find them until this guy,
except for the plumber, right?
until this dude takes 30 seconds to go downstairs and look behind a locked door. So he finds the tunnels, which snake through the
basement
San
of the Alamo,
Antonio.
you mean? Think about it.
And come out a beautiful, nice, well put together hatch in the middle of a parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not so secret anymore.
Couldn't find it for years.
Yeah.
I love shit like that.
You meant to say they didn't try to find it for you.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that was fun. That guy reminded me of William Sadler so much.
Oh, yeah.
So much.
Like
He's good.
It's a little...
And Eric Estrada also plays Seguin's relative.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's what, the great-great-great-grandson, they said?
Yeah.
Kelley, you're allowed.
I'll
allow it this time.
What?
To speak.
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, him and the Benson lady were both on Stargate University.
Oh, yeah, and we were talking about how the actors in these sci-fi movies they always turn up in Hallmark and Lifetime Christmas love story movies
and on
too.
Stargate.
And on Stargate.
Well, the director of this directed a bunch of those Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah, as soon as he said that, like, we started going through and finding like all the Christmas Hallmark movies on their credits.
Do you think like it's the plane from LAX to Vancouver about like springtime or early summer is just full of actors with dreams of being in a Christmas love story?
Well, they've all worked together.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Christmas love stories
it's you.
in sci-fi movies are keeping so many actors working regularly. I feel like it's a great little industry. It's literally like, it feels almost like the elves in Santa's workshop.
Yeah.
Every year they're making something.
As long as they can keep booking them.
Yeah.
The Sci-Fi Channel and the Hallmark Channel are the two best TV movie industries going right now.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I like
They keep Eric Estrada working. Seriously, you should look his work up in Cool Cat Saves the Kids. You got to look it up.
Okay. Will do. Other fun moments. The kids are having a party out by the school.
I think it's supposed to be a party.
And the one couple is like, let's break off and go do our own
Let's go
thing.
somewhere more quiet.
It's a party in a well-lit open field.
Yeah. And the couple's like, let's go somewhere
They're
more.
kind of waving their hands above their heads like they just don't care.
I think Kelley was really bothered about like kids dancing.
Yeah.
I was. Well, I didn't even understand.
Dancing. He was pointing in the air a bunch.
Do you want to go back and replace the audio with that Peanuts dancing music?
Yes. Boom, boo, doo, 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 doom, boom, boo, doo, 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 doo.
But then the kids, let's go somewhere more private.
And then they walk like
3 steps away from everybody, lay down on the ground and start like hot and heavy.
I thought they were going to hump each other in front of all their friends.
Well, they were going to, and then he got his dick chewed off.
Yeah, because he had to piss.
And then the one girl was they were running and holding hands, and then the Chupacabra stole her boyfriend.
That's what's great. I love that you can see the shooting schedule in this movie where they're like, we don't have time for them to sneak off anywhere secluded, so they're going to go here.
There's no time
to have sex, and he's just going to go right there to piss.
Can I make a point too about and it's not just this film, but every horror film where the couple's about to have sex and they're all worked up and the guy's like, I gotta take a piss. that he doesn't walk away and immediately piss straight up into the air during that scene or into his own face. Because, I mean, if he's not hard yet after all the groping and the dry humping that happened leading up to that.
I assume he's pushing it down.
To pee?
Yeah.
You think he's just like pissing through the... Because when you have an erection, it's hard to pee.
I've tried peeing with an...
What's that one movie where the guy gets up to urinate?
The 40-year-old virgin?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you know that?
Because it's the whole beginning like scene where his dick is just humongously hard and he has to lean forward to piss.
Yeah. I don't
You guys
that.
were just on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, but if you have an erection while you try to pee, just push it down as far as you can.
Well, it also, physiologically, when you get an erection, it shuts off the valve that lets your urine through.
Yeah, exactly. It's like on the Titanic when they have that second wall that you're like, when it gets to that wall, we're good unless it goes over that wall.
It's
and
so
it goes out of the wall, we're all going to die.
So you don't piss in a woman.
Tell that to the publishers of Piss Drinkers Magazine.
Piss Drinkers Magazine.
God. Since they changed editors, that magazine's gone to shit.
Yeah.
Literally, they switched from piss drinking to shit eating.
Take that to Shit Show. I think I'm going to get a job at Shit Show. Patton Oswalt, TM.
So, Eric Estrada's new partner at the DEA, she wears the world's tiniest blazers.
Do not ask her for water, whatever you do. Do not demand it.
But she gets it anyway. And
she will eventually get it for you.
She'll ride bitch on your motorcycle.
I get the end when they got to leave, goes, yeah, we go back to the office. First I stop for some water.
Their connection is water. Hey, you remember water? You remember that?
You remember yesterday when I demanded you bring me water? And then you brought me water?
And their relationship went from cold to hot pretty quickly. As far as being like a joke.
Chupacabra attack will do that to people.
Yeah.
You think it's that whole thing where people survive a traumatic event together?
It's actually Chupacabra blood and sweat. If it gets on you,
it makes you more.
It just makes you horny.
Affable.
Yeah.
But when Chupacabra 2 Cruise Control comes out, they won't be that anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, she's got a PhD
and a master's.
Okay. And she will get you that water, but she will throw it at you because she ain't pleased.
Not too hard, though.
But every time she bends over, her tiny blazer button pops off.
Butter boobs stay in.
Butter boobs.
Butter boobs.
Oh, I love fresh Wisconsin butter boob.
Oh.
I just don't understand the point of a blazer that small. I don't understand.
Maybe that's all she can afford on her cop salary.
Yeah, and it got shrunk in the laundry, so I'm not buying more blazers.
But she had 2 of them. A blue one and a beige one.
She washed all her blazers.
You don't
at
wash
one time.
a blazer in the regular wash. That's
what they're doing is they're going against the stereotype that women know all about laundry.
Oh, they're breaking barriers.
Yeah.
Shattered the glass.
They want to make it look like she doesn't know how to do laundry.
Yeah. And the dress code calls for blazers, but she can't afford new ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although Arkansas does get to wear a tight leather jacket.
Yeah.
That was a nice jacket.
He looked pretty cool on his motorcycle.
I thought he looked cool.
Yeah.
That was the best thing about it.
I got carried the shotgun with him on a motorcycle.
Yeah. It was pretty badass.
I feel like if that dude went down to the pool hall like on a Friday night, he would get so much like hillbilly ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of ladies named Sheila.
He wouldn't have to say
Sharon.
anything.
And Tina. And Lisa.
All the Tinas.
Cheyenne.
Apologize to all the Tinas and the Lisas that we
Layla.
I know. I just went.
You know
the
what you are.
Layla. Sharona.
All the Tanyas.
Mickey's.
And Monies.
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 Boney Maronies.
Billy Jeans.
That's
Lucy
a different
Lips.
place.
All right.
Baby girls.
I mean, what else?
Lucy Loose.
It happened in this movie. Oh, he's got a fraught relationship with his son, who's a gang member.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We learned he's a gang member with a heart of gold.
Right.
Because he killed the cartel guy for getting kids hooked on drugs.
Yeah, it's true.
And at first, they think his son was the one that killed all the drug runners in the beginning.
Your son is the Chupacabra.
At first, he was like, "This is not my son. He's clearly Asian."
I know. Didn't he look Asian? His name's Jorge Vargas, but he looks like he looks Asian.
Maybe we're being racist, but like this dude's clearly Asian.
Well, Andy, you're Asian. He looked Asian to you?
Yeah.
I don't know how that could be racist. I'm sure somebody will let me know.
You look pure Mexican to me. I didn't see any Asian, but... Oh, but then again, if you ever go to Mexico, or South Texas, a lot of Mexicans look Asian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could see that sometimes.
I'm being close-minded.
John Leguizamo has a whole bit about it.
Does he really?
Yeah.
I feel like that guy has to be biracial. At a minimum, bi.
So Freddy's gonna send him
Possibly try.
a 23andMe.
He was spitting it.
Yeah.
And you'll have the results correct.
Send me your spit, Jorge.
That's disgusting.
Just send your spit on a 3x5 index card.
Just write parents' brains on a 3x5 index card.
To Pueblo, Colorado.
I'm gonna
81009.
Did anybody else notice his son is setting all the charges to blow the Alamo at the end?
Blow the Alamo.
In what was a very long sequence of that. It's like I can see 3 or 4 of these, but I don't need to see 10 or 11.
And
that's fine.
This gang.
But,
when you ever don't know how to blow up the Alamo?
What?
You ever don't know how to blow up the Alamo?
I don't know, or he doesn't know.
You know.
I know.
Amy's never blown up an Alamo.
I watched. Well, no, I understand that there's going to be multiple charges, but I don't need to see it.
There are going to be multiple charges.
You're going to face multiple charges.
But anyway, what was great though is that it embedded in each of the little blocks of plastique or whatever it is a little like Nokia cell phone to set it off, which I thought was kind of funny.
Can I ask you though?
Yeah?
Has there ever been a Mexican gang known to use plastique?
Why not?
For anything?
Well, probably.
Well, to be fair though, we learned that he wasn't in a gang. He was actually trying to defeat these bad guys.
He's a hero.
And plus there's that period when they open up. Remember him and his friends open up the tool chest. They have like all the guns with grenades and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think they were kind of like lone wolves. They were apart from like gangs, they just started to supply their own weapons for themselves.
So the plastique was from Amazon or something?
Yep.
Yes.
You can't get that on Amazon.
Plastique.
You play it, look like it.
Well,
yeah, there you go.
Is plastic the same thing as C4?
I believe so.
I think C4 is plastique.
Oh. Well, any other fun little nugs from the movie that anybody wants to discuss? I thought it was just a cheese fest.
I felt
sorry.
Fun. Yeah.
I think people should definitely check it out.
Yeah, I think it's
I think it'd be a real fun kind of Friday night watch.
Yeah.
If you can find it.
I'm not sure you.
Unless you're cool and you have dates and you go out and party, then do that. But if you're a loser,
if you're a loser.
If you're a loser.
You're gonna love this.
Did you feel sorry for the Gillian Jacobs lookalike girl that she was just hanging out with her friend, trying to keep her company? Was her name Ruth?
Her name is Brooke.
Brooke.
She got eaten up by Chupacabra.
She got eaten up. And if Eric Estrada had chosen not to say choop on this and it moved a little faster, she may have lived. Because if you measure the time it took him to say choop on this and to stare at that Chupacabra, that's about how long it took for one of them to tear her throat out.
Where were all the other Chupacabras?
What do you mean?
How many other Chupacabra stories were going on over this
do you mean
days?
It's going to be like World War Z?
Yeah.
World War C?
World War C.
And they're going to...
yeah, because how many of them did they truly get?
Were there any left, you mean, at the end?
I mean, clearly, whatever they did was like...
Well, it seemed like the Chupacabras were only chasing those people.
Yeah.
If they were, my assumption was that they were all over San Antonio.
But they had bacon in their pockets.
But if they were the only ones that were dealing with the Chupacabras, it couldn't have been that serious of a problem.
Yeah.
And also, why were they only around them?
That's true.
Number one Chupacabra is a problem. So... Then number two, I think they were pack animals and they all were together. They all
had one pack.
They said they gathered them all in the Alamo. That's why they blew up the Alamo.
Oh, like Gremlins again. I got you. You get them all in there.
Yeah, and then Gizmo rides in a little car.
They're watching Snow White.
My dad left for a pack of Chupacabras when I was 9 years old. Never came back. Smoke them if you got them.
Well, that's Chupacabra versus the Alamo.
But I liked it a lot. That was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
I always enjoy these dumb fucking movies.
Do you want to join us next week for feedback?
Sure.
All right,
Well,
great.
there you go.
It'll be fun. Send your feedback, crew@notlp.com. We're on Facebook and Twitter as just NOTLP. On Instagram as Night of Living Podcast if you just want to send us a picture of a middle finger or your butthole or something.
Not your butthole.
I mean,
your middle finger in your butthole.
Yeah.
Good for you.
2 in the Pinkler, 1 in the Winkler.
All right. Well, we're gonna.
That was the Henry Winkler Christmas movie.
I'm gonna say the names of our beautiful Beelzebubs again. Patreon.com/NOTLP. If you want to support the show, starting from the bottom. Now we're here. Elise.
Oh, I can't wait to see you in a few minutes.
Aw.
Thank you for dinner, Elise. That was delicious.
Thank you for
I'm
that.
sorry I couldn't come.
Thanks for dinner. I appreciate it.
You couldn't come? Sorry.
Freddie's having trouble coming.
Listen,
I'm sorry
you
I couldn't
know,
come. I was very
Lewis
sick.
isn't gonna maybe be able to make it, but an invite would have been nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Oh, it's fine.
We got Mark Watts.
What's up, Mark? He's in Texas.
That's true. Have you been to the Alamo?
The stars at night are big and bright.
Blake.
Hey, Blake. The Chupacabras at night are big and bright.
Bill.
Bill, the Lifetime Hallmark Christmas movies at night are big and bright.
Brandon Boone.
Brandon. If you ever thought about taking the 2 O's in your last name and making boobs out of them for your business cards?
Tree and Alex.
Oh, I love you guys. How you doing?
Albert.
Sub homie.
Ernest.
Hello, Ernie. Love you.
Brooke.
Hey, Brooke. Have you ever thought about taking...
No, wait, what?
Sorry about Chupacabra attack.
Yeah, sorry about that Chupacabra thing that happened.
Adam.
Adam, I'm so sorry.
Love you, the Garden of Eden, Adam.
Oh, he'll be bucking at him.
He'll be bacon at him.
He'll be up and at him again soon.
Aw.
Hey, Mandy, heard your movie's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait
Everybody's
to see it.
saying.
Tell me, Kate.
Hey, man, you came and gave without taking.
Dale?
Dale, I couldn't come. I'm sorry.
Hey, Jill, nice to go up the hill with a bucket of water.
What did you just say, Lewis? It came out as jibber jabber to me.
I said, hey, Jill, thanks for going up the hill with a bucket of water.
Well, it was Dale.
It was Dale. So not only can we not hear you, you can't hear us.
Hey, Dale, where's Chip at?
Oh, I love it.
Fucking gadget.
Amanda.
Hey, girl.
Hi, girl.
Hug and kiss.
And finally, Jeremy and Cassie.
Yeah. Cassie made me a beautiful scarf, and I'm very excited to wear it.
Not exploitation.
Yes.
Are
It's,
Jeremy and Cassie a couple? Because that's feeling divorced soon.
Yeah.
Well, they just bought a house, so that's going to be
I
difficult.
think it's,
It's going to be
yeah,
So, hopefully we'll see you at the Lewisburg Haunted Cave.
indeed. All right. Well, we'll be doing feedback next week, so join us for that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have some news.
yeah, I'll put some news together.
Yeah, you will.
Some nice news.
Hey, you want to get us on the nice news?
I've been in the kitchen all night slaving over hot news.
Here's me and Mario.
Lewis, as always, tell the children where they can find you.
You can follow me at twitter.com/Louis Fowler, LUISFWLER. I pretty much put everything there, so
That's where he is.
you one-stop shop.
Yes. Anything else before we go?
I think Andy needs a nap.
I don't. I'm going downhill, guys.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
apologize if I got you sick, listeners.
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah.
What if it turns out it does?
Oh,
Man.
sorry about all that. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Frankenstein was wondering if he